Hi, I'm Dustbowler49 and welcome to episode 22 of my Let's Play of Spyro the Dragon. In this episode, I'll be completing Dark Passage, so I'm going to enter this portal here. The thing about this episode is I've had to record the vocal part after completing the level, so just be aware of that. And also, for this level, it's very heavy on the fools, and as you can see, they can use their lantern to turn these enemies large or small, and with the turtles especially, it's important to hit them when they're small, so make sure the lantern's lit if you can. For the most part, the fools will turn on and off the lanterns by themselves, but if you're in a situation where they won't, you'll have to flame them or charge them. And of course, with fools, you cannot kill them. Here's another turtle, and the thing with the turtles is that they can shoot fireballs out of their mouth, so I'd say they are the most dangerous enemy for this level. Up here will be our first dragon, but first some treasure.
The enemies here can be quite frightening, but you should watch the fools.
I'd rather flame the fools.
Now you're thinking.
Up here is another new enemy, and he's sort of like a cupid. So what I like to do with them is charge up to them, jump, and then flame them like that. And you should generally be able to get away with not getting shot by their arrow. Up here, that mushroom hit me. Up here is another section where there's a fool and a dog, so just flame the fool or charge him. And with this sort of situation where two dogs in a row, just charge them both, and the second one should be able to attack you. Same thing here with a dog and a turtle. Just wait till they're small. And up here is where things start getting more difficult. They have dogs in front of the cupids, and generally I try to go for the cupids first. And you should be able to be safe from their arrows. Here's our second dragon.
Thank you for releasing me.
And with this situation up ahead, I'm going to attack the dogs on the right first, because I will have like a clear access to this stair here, and I'll be out of the way of this third dog. Otherwise, they'll like chase you or eat you. When they turn red, like that, they will eat you, and it's not pleasant. So just go after them when they're small. If you do go after them when they're large, you'll have to flame them instead of charge them, because they act as normal large enemies. Up here, just wait to attack the turtle until like he's small like this. I chickened out there, but even though you might think that he'd change before you get over there, he won't. You should have enough time. And up here, there's going to be two cherubs in a row. Go for the right one first. And we're pretty much at this point halfway through the level. Up there is our second dragon, or no, this is our third dragon. And even though the return home is there, we're not near the end of the level. So I'm just gonna grab this dragon and show you the second half.
You know, I think you just might be the dragon to defeat Nasty Nork!
That's me, all right.
Alright, so if I go over here, we'll be able to see the entrance to the second half of the level. If you see that archway down there, I'm going to fall towards it and then glide over. I have to hit triangle there because I hit the ceiling. But through here, there's more areas where there's dogs or turtles guarding the cherubs, and they are a bit more difficult than what we've seen so far. So I often just run away to make sure I'm out of range. But you should have a good chance of not getting hit, at least if it's dogs. The turtles I can't talk right now. The turtles present more of a challenge. That's what I was trying to say. So, yeah, just don't forget this fireworks chests. I just missed it, but you won't want to forget that one gem. It's only one 5 gem, which is sort of irritating because you have to wait for it to explode. So down there's the next section, but up there I'm just showing you the final dragon so you can get a sense of perspective on that. So yeah, don't forget to hit all the dogs at once. Over here is one of the more difficult rooms because that fool will not light his torch by himself. So you'll have to hit him, run away out of range, and then turn around and attack one turtle at a time. Just run out and attack him afterward. Up here is our... I'm just checking for treasure first, but up here is a whirlwind that will take us to the next section. And 2 dogs will be in front of you. Just shoot them. Just lighting that. Over here, I'm just gonna run away so he can't shoot me. And of course, jump out of his way, grab him, and then go after that dog. Don't forget this life over here. And over there is another sort of section where the turtles, in this case, are guarding the Cupid. I find this a lot more difficult to handle since all of them, and I almost fell off there, all of them like shoot projectiles at you, which makes them a lot more difficult to dodge if you're paying attention to one over the other. So try to keep an eye on all of them, which is hard to say, you know what I mean? I mean, easy to say, hard to do. So yeah, here's some more hopping chests before I move on to the last. Well, I'm checking for gems here, but I'm going to move on to the last section. But here's our, I think, 4th dragon.
Thanks, Spyro. I'd love to help you catch Nasty, but I'd really hate being trapped in crystal again.
Don't worry. The only one who's gonna be trapped is him.
So with this turtle up here, it's important to be careful of not going off the edge. And with these 2, I'm going to attempt to attack them both at once by aiming towards the center. That way the other one can't hit you. And up here we're nearing the end. So with this Cupid, make sure you don't hop up the stair before he shoots an arrow because he will shoot you in the head. So just climb more stairs. And here is the last section before the actual last section. And I'm going to attack the dogs on the right and turn around and flame the one on the left. And now I'm gonna move on and grab that last dragon that I showed you earlier. Number 5.
Thank you for releasing me.
So for the last section, we're going to fly over to that archway. You can see the 2 gems over there. So just fly over here and we'll be in the more difficult section of this level and also the last section. So with these, it's more Cupids being guarded by the animals. So go after the Cupids first and then charge at the dogs and turtles. I'm gonna go over and attack this dog first, breaking my own rule, but it's out in the middle of nowhere. Gotta run back out of the way. And of course grab this Cupid. Run past this turtle and grab this Cupid too. Here is our last, that one almost shot me, but here's our last Cupid, and we're almost home free because there's only 2 more enemies in this whole entire level. You can see how much I hate the turtles by how I've been avoiding them. And thankfully, this is our last turtle. And just a couple more gems before we move on back towards the return home. Go up into this whirlwind. We'll be in a hallway leading back to the main room. And a firework. And this is going to destroy that chest I ignored earlier. So light it and fly back over there. See, it's exploded and we'll be able to collect the last treasure. I'm just waiting to see if it counts to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. So that's good. It's 500 out of 500 and 5 dragons. So I'm heading back to the return home. And I'm just really thankful to end this level because I've been having problems recording and just getting through it without getting hit. And with this particular recording, I wasn't even able to save the last part of it because my camera has been running out of batteries like constantly, even though I've been charging it. So heading back into the return home now. And that's it for Dark Passage. In the next episode, I'll be completing Lofty Castle. So thanks for watching my Let's Play of Spyro the Dragon. Bye now.